Hey guys, what's going on? Over the past few years I have been investing a lot in some camera equipment, mostly GoPros, and they send you a lot of miscellaneous gear. A lot of it goes unused, some clips, mounts and such, that you really have to think about how you want to use it, because it doesn't come with any type of instructions. One thing that they do send you is a 1/4 20 mount that fits most tripods and such. And so today what I'm going to be showing you is how to put that on this, and making a very inexpensive, I know in my case I didn't have to spend any money at all because it had already been in plenty of kits that I had already gotten. So you guys stay tuned and let's see how we do it. Alright guys, so first things first, you're going to want yourself a used hat. I have an old Salt Armor hat that I have not used in a extremely long time, but this is the hat that I'm going to be using. It doesn't really matter as long as it fits, and make sure that it fits tight, preferably like snapback or a a flex fit or something like that. That way whenever you actually have that added weight in the front, it's not forcing your hat down on your head. Another thing we're going to need is a 1/4 20 bolt, and this is going to mimic what actually sits on top of most tripods, and that's going to fit right into the mount that's going to go on top of the hat. And then some washers. The bolt that I got for this hat is if I'm not mistaken, it's a 1/2 inch. It's a 1/2 inch bolt, and there was a little bit of unused bolt, but I couldn't find any more at my local store, so I went ahead and just got the 1/2 with some extra washers to go ahead and tighten up that connection. You're also going to need a 1/4 20 inch mount that, like I said, would usually go on a tripod for a regular camera, but GoPro makes them to where they have the mount right here, the 1/4 20 screw, the GoPro attachment on top. You screw in there, you can put your GoPro in there. What I'm going to add is also a non-waterproof housing. It's almost just like a clip, and these attachments right here also usually come in your aftermarket style GoPros, like this one right here, which is a light dial. Is a great camera on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description, along with all the products that are going to be used in this video. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to figure out where this is going to fit on our cap. You can actually just find this line right here, which symbolizes the front of the hat, run it down, and whether you want it way up here by the actual head, or if you want it further out on the brim, that's completely up to you. I will say that if you put it way out here, you're probably going to get less footage with a hat in the background, but if you put it back here, it's going to put a lot less weight on the brim, so it'll be a little bit more comfortable to wear for long periods of time. In my case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it probably right there in the middle, and that'll help with a little bit of brim, and it'll actually take some weight off of my head. Alright guys, so for this next step, there's a lot of different ways to go ahead and put the hole in your hat. I have not done this. This is actually the first time I'm doing it, so I'm doing it with you guys. What I'm going to try, and this might burn a little bit, might catch fire, I don't know, we'll find out in a minute, but take just a straight propane fuel tank with a propane nozzle. I'm going to heat up a rusty old nail that I had laying around, and we're going to heat it up with the propane torch, and we're going to sink it into the hat right there. That will also keep from having too many straight ends on the string that's actually holding the fabric onto the brim of the hat. Alright, so once you think you got it hot enough, find your point in your hat, and you just going to insert. Alright, so now that we got our hole, we're going to go ahead and insert some hardware. We're going to start by taking our 1/4 20 bolt, placing one washer on it, going from the bottom of the brim up the brim. Now if you did it like me, the nail is not nearly as big around as the bolt is, and so this might take a minute. Push it and hand tighten it in. Right now we're just screwing it through the cardboard. Okay, and there's the bottom of the brim. Alright, then you can take another washer, set it on top. You're going to want to take your GoPro 1/4 20 and let's take this off, place that to the side, and screws right on. Alright, so now that you got this on there, you're going to want to take a pair of pliers or a wrench, tighten that down real good. And now, since you have a washer on each side, one underneath the mount and one underneath the bill, now you can actually rotate the camera as well, even though there shouldn't be a reason why for that, since God gave you a neck. But it's just a little added something. And as long as this bolt and this are tight, you'll have no problem unless you want it to turn. You should have no issue with it turning on its own. Straighten it up. And now it's time to go ahead and put on the rest of your accessories. Voila! Alright guys, so make sure you leave me a like, thumbs up, comment, let me know what you guys think of the product. Let me know how it turned out for you guys. Make sure you go to Big Yacker TV on Facebook and subscribe to this channel on YouTube. That way you guys can get notifications on any future videos that are being put out. I got one more camera mount that I'm going to be doing here in the next few minutes. It'll be another video, and you guys are going to love it. So until next time, peace.